If you're a realtor, you already know this feeling. You want to post on social media, you just don't want to spend your nights fighting Canva, staring at a blank caption, or wondering what the hell to post again tomorrow. Most agents aren't inconsistent because they're lazy. They're inconsistent because social media eats time they don't have. What you're about to see is how I use AI to handle the posting, the planning, and the creative work for me, so I can focus on clients instead of content. Watch this, because this is what social media looks like when AI actually does the work.
AI for real estate agents.
Let's jump into AI, y'all, and let's start making some social media posts. All right. Now, what are we looking at right now? This is not ChatGPT. What the heck? This is a calendar. This is a calendar. That's all it is. This right here is a calendar. You can see it says January 2026 right here. And if I scroll down, I can see all of my social media posts. It's because within this calendar, actually behind it, is AI, so that it can load, create, and build all of these individual social media posts, these social media posts that use my headshots, my logos, my contact information, even my compliance information or license numbers. And it builds all of this from scratch. It even does it in a way that's very similar to Canva. If you're used to using Canva, you will know exactly what I'm showing you right now. AI finds the pictures, it adds your real life headshot, it puts your contact information on there, and it even creates an optimized caption. That caption that uses keyword cadence, keyword density, all that stuff, it's made that specific for LinkedIn. Well, that post is going to be different than my post on Instagram, so on and so forth. But it will even create videos that don't require me to be on camera, that don't require me to read a script, videos that are optimized for social media, because remember, AI is smart, it knows what to do. And then lastly, it'll do really important stuff for us, like creating a just listed, just sold, open house. It can do market stats, pull in market data from your area, create an infographic. It can even convert that into a video. But don't worry, if you're still posting your normal stuff, you can add that in here too. You can add your personal posts in, AI will write you a caption, and it will send it out to all your social media profiles. Now, what's important to know is as you work through this calendar and you add all these little boxes in here and AI starts to fill this out for you, this calendar is connected directly to all of my social media profiles. It's connected to my Facebook, my Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and TikTok. It'll even connect directly to my Canva profile in case I want to go in there and edit something. And what that means is I can go in here to my February like this and create an entire month of social media content across all my profiles, and it will publish automatically. And I don't have to do anything. And to prove to you guys how easy that is, you guys already see right here on my February, I've got a heck of a lot of posts in here, don't I? I got over 70 social media posts. This is a lot. This would take somebody hours and hours and hours to do, because I've got pictures and videos and everything in here that's optimized. It's using my headshots and logos and designs. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to delete the entire thing. It's all gone. Whole thing. And I'd say you give me about 15 minutes and that entire thing's going to be back. But in that 15 minutes, you guys are going to learn how to do it too. And that's the exciting part. Now, step one, what do we need to do? I mentioned that you don't have to have any ChatGPT or coding experience or anything like that. So what do we need to do? Well, step one, AI is going to tell you what to talk about. So I'm going to click this button right here that says suggest topic. And that means that AI is going to research social media, and then it's going to tell me what I should talk about. Right here, it's giving me a list of topics for all of my different clients and all of the different areas, cities, and neighborhoods that I'm farming. And it's done that by researching social media and giving me a list to choose from. So I'm going to click this topic right here. This one's just about my first-time home buyers. And then I'm going to click this button that says generate. Now, AI now knows that, okay, we're talking about this topic right here. And then it's asking me, what days do you want to talk about that? Oh, really easy setup right here. I'm going to create a theme. This is going to be my theme for all my Mondays in February. So I just click all those Mondays right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give me posts about that theme for all my Mondays. Next thing, maybe I want it to do Instagram posts for all those Mondays. So I'll click Instagram. That's going to give me Instagram posts for all the days that I have selected. But I don't want to stop there. I want to post on my Facebook too. So we'll click Instagram and Facebook. And you know what? Nick Krem told me one time that LinkedIn is a great place to be. It's a great place for agents. There's a lot of hot leads there. So you know what? I'm going to click on LinkedIn right here. We're going to see what AI can do with my LinkedIn profile. And then I click go.
It's really that simple.
That's it. That's all I
So
did.
you literally just said, here is the topic that I want to write about. You clicked the day that you wanted, and then just each platform. And then what your platform does is it creates a unique post, custom tailored to each platform, and it's unique for just your account.
Every single person will have different posts. It will never make the same post twice, y'all. Every single thing that it just put in my calendar right here, every single one of these boxes is a different post. Even though it's using the same theme, it made sure that all of these are different. And I can click on one of these posts and I can view the caption and I can look at the picture once AI loads it in right here, and I can see exactly what AI has created. Here it's made a carousel, which means there's multiple photos inside of one post right here. And that carousel uses my headshot, it uses my contact information, and I have everything right here that I need to create a professional, credible social media post. I click approve, and this will go out automatically on that day and time. I can move right on because next I'm going to do my Wednesdays. I'm going to go back up to suggest topic. We're going to choose a different topic right now. Maybe, I already hit my first-time home buyers, so let's do something for a different demographic that I service or a different kind of buyer or seller. This is a great one right here for my investors, right? So I chose this topic. This one's going to target my investors. I'll hit generate, and now I'm going to load this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do all my Wednesdays. Now, I've already got this set up to go Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, but this time we're going to tell it to do videos. Okay, so I click one more thing. It does videos, hit go. And now I'm getting 12 videos for my February. Now, you're probably wondering, how the heck is it going to do a video if I'm not in it? Which is a good question to have, right? Well, first of all, there's a lot of ways to do good social media video content without you having to be on camera. There's many brands and businesses that have proven that theory. However, there are some ways to do it and ways not to do it. Luckily, AI knows exactly what to do. So what it's done is it's actually created a style of content. And I'll click on here in a second and show you. It's a style of content known as aesthetic B-roll. Okay. Now, aesthetic B-roll is a fancy word for saying it's a really short video with some text on the top of it. Now, don't forget, guys, before I click on these videos, that the most important thing about our content is credibility. Does it answer someone's question? Let's take a look. Here I've got videos for each of my profiles, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Now, I could also add this to different profiles if I wanted to. I could throw this up on TikTok. I could throw this up on X. And we can even click in and view each of these videos as they start popping in. So let's go ahead and find us a video right here that we can check out. Nervous about buying your first Dallas property? You're not alone. Now check out this video right here. In fact, I'm going to blow this up so you guys can see it even closer. Because this video, there's not a whole lot going on in the background. And this video is also really short. It's only about 5 seconds long. But the most important part of this video is the text on the screen, specifically the call to action that says read caption. Now stay with me here because this is where things get cool. Somebody's going to see this video. Does it answer my question? Well, not yet. I have to read your caption. Now, if I'm in that situation, oh my gosh, it's like you're reading my mind. Fantastic. Free information. Well, where do I find that free information? Right here in your caption. Now, this caption is formatted in a way where somebody can read it, get the answer to their question, but the side effect is as they are reading this caption, that video is looping. Because that video is only 5 seconds long. But it might take me 50 seconds to read that caption. every single time that video plays in the background as I'm reading that, you got another view. I just turned one person into 10 views with one video, and I did that with 12 different videos across all of my February Wednesdays, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We got 1 day left. And that's our Fridays, right? Because we're going to set this up to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We could go further than that if we want to. That's just where we need to start. Now, I got some options. Maybe I want to do a personal post. So I'm going to go in here, click more options, hit upload my own content. And now I can upload my own picture or my own video, and AI will write me a caption for it. And then I can tell AI to send this out to all my accounts, choose the date and the time I want it to post, and I'm good. That's option number one. Maybe I'll click this button right here, which is going to do a market report. I can type in any location in the US, and it's going to pull that data, and it's going to create an infographic that looks something like this. An infographic that uses your headshots, your logos. Here's a 7-day snapshot of what just happened in Dallas, Texas. Well, the median home price is $430,000. There's 2,184 active listings, and the average day on market is 91. I've got all this information right in here, and if you're wondering where it comes from Altos Research, which is plugged into the best data that money can buy. It's really good stuff. It's not coming from the internet. This is all trustworthy data that you can use. One thing that we all need on our profiles is our listings. How do we get more activity, more eyeballs on that listing? Well, I click this button right here, I copy and paste the link to my listing, and AI will do all the work. It's going to take all those pictures, it's going to take your listing description, it's going to optimize it for social media, it's going to spit out a post that looks like this. Now I can set this to do a just listed, just sold, open house. I could even click this button over here and it will convert the whole thing and animate it into a video. Now I had a really cool story the other day of somebody that actually used this. They went to a prospective client and they said, this is how I'm going to market your home. And they sat there, they opened their laptop, they threw the link right in there with all the pictures, and they copied and pasted it and did it over and over again for each week. And in 5 minutes, she had 7 social media posts advertising that person's home, ready to go out to all of her accounts. Super impressive thing to do, right? And it's that easy. But I'm not going to do either of those because I'm going to show you guys something else. I'm not going to do either of
any of that. Yeah.
I'm not doing any of that. All that stuff that you just wanted to see. I'm not going to do any of that. Instead, I'm going to type in a topic on my own because it doesn't just stop with AI telling you what to do. You can tell AI what to do. So I'm going to go into this search bar right here and I'm going to type in something that I want AI to do. And you know what I want AI to do right now? I want it to talk about fun things to do in Dallas, Texas this February, right? Because that's my February month right here. We're going to tell AI to search the internet. I just click one more button and I'm going to load this in for all my Fridays. We're going to flip it back to pictures and I'm going to hit go. Now, I love this style of post for a lot of reasons. Number one is because it positions you as a local expert. So we're still getting that credibility, right? Not only are you talking about the do's and don'ts of buying and selling, but you're also talking about the area that you service, the area that you are an expert in. I could tell AI to talk about the best bands that are coming to play concerts in Philadelphia. I could have it talk about what are the probability of the Denver Broncos beating the Buffalo Bills. I could do whatever I want it to do. I type it in right here. AI can search the internet and it can create a post for you. That's going to give you that extra little bit of variety. Now, our social media profile is looking pretty solid right now, I'd say. However, Nick, we got an extra box in here.
We do have an extra box in here.
There's an extra box. There's a yellow box now. What's the yellow box? The yellow box is a blog. Now, for those of you guys that already use blogs, I don't have to tell you how cool this is. But if you don't use blogs, you should. Because blogs can do a lot of really cool things for you. Number one, I can take this blog that is written specifically for Google's algorithm and I can copy it and paste it into my website. That's going to help my search results. That's SEO. What else is that going to help? Something called GEO. Man, me and Nick are getting a rabbit hole with that, right? Your digital density is a huge word that we say in the Krem Institute all the time because, guys, if your goal is to get ChatGPT when somebody asks, who's the best realtor in Sacramento? If you want ChatGPT to say it's you, it starts with content. And blogs are a great way to do that. Well, I can also take this blog and I can chuck it into my CRM and I can send it out as a monthly newsletter. I can send it out to my huge email database. And now I'm talking about the fun things to do in my area every single month. And that's another great way that I can stay top of mind. I'm going to take my Facebooks right here. I'm just going to drag them to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Maybe I want them to go out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you know what? After I do that, I'm right back to where I started. How's my time, Nick? How'd I do? That was 15 minutes on the dot.
50 minutes on the dot.
15 on the dot.
Yeah.
I'm posting Monday through Friday, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Every single thing that I'm posting is building credibility. It's answering somebody's question. It's authentic to me. Look at this post. Would you post this? If I had to make this on Canva, look at all the little elements that AI was able to put together to build this post. Every single thing. That would take me hours. It put all of these little things together. It used my real life headshot. There's my actual phone number, my contact information, and it built the whole thing for me. And if you guys couldn't already tell, you can edit everything inside of the calendar. So if you're a big fan of Canva, you've got it all in one spot. All your social medias, including Canva, you can edit all the pictures, all the videos, all in one spot. So in some context here. So how did this calendar know who I was? Why was it only referring stuff for Dallas, Texas? Well, what you guys will see is on the left-hand side of my page, whenever you guys have your calendar, there's a tab that's called Persona and Brand, and this is where AI learns about you. Now, you don't have to code it or prompt. You just got to answer, what's your name? Where do you live? What do you do for work? And who are your clients? Mm-hmm. My name's Kyle Raineri. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm a realtor. I work with first-time home buyers, upsizers, downsizers, and investors. That's how it was able to do all of the stuff that you saw it do. Now, a cool feature is if you're in the commercial space, that's all you got to tell it. I'm a commercial agent. Who do I help? I help business owners and property owners and investors, right? And it'll do that. In fact, I even have a persona right here called my commercial persona. And if I set it to commercial, it would be able to do my commercial properties. And you can have as many of these personas as you want. You can have them for different spaces that you work in, different areas that you're farming, different clients that you have. And you can build as many of these personas within one profile under one account.
If you're a real estate agent and don't want to get left behind with all of these AI updates, guys, you're in the right place because we created the world's very first AI certified agent. We have an entire AI institute dedicated to the real estate industry. We have a top custom GPT in the ChatGPT store just for the real estate industry. All you got to do is check out some of the links in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And if you're still here, go ahead and check out one of the other videos that we just shot.